One thing about me is I'm a certified summer baddie. Yeah. Like your girl been consistently summertime fine since the age of 9, okay? Don't sleep on it now. And I'm a pro at making a fully comprehensive guide on how to be that bitch in every time, place, and space in your life. So I was thinking to myself, who better to teach you how to glow up for summer than me? No one! So today, I'm gonna teach you how to actually glow up for the summer. And I'm talking mind, I'm talking body, yaddy, yaddy, and spirit. Because, baby girl, I'm sorry to be the one to say this, but your winter arc, she's over. You are officially out of time. So I need you to get in your bag, grab your textbook, dust it off, okay? Grab a pen, and let's dive in. Must be my energy. Welcome to your New Year's resolution reboot, also known as the Summer Glow Up Masterclass. If you've never been here before, you can call me Miss Alana, you can call me Miss Monet, but either way, you're gonna learn how to be a summer baddie today. On today's schedule, we have our lesson plan where I'm gonna teach you guys how to get set up for the summer. Mindset, Heartset, Soulset, and Healthset. We're getting set up around here. As always, at the end of all of my videos, there will be an Affirm and Materialize section because we're material girls. And around here, that means we turn our affirmations and our manifestations into physical reality. We make it material. The AM section will help you to embody everything you learned in this video today and turn that information into practical, actionable steps you can start doing right now. So that way, you can have the best summer of your life. Let's set some ground rules. What the girlies are gatekeeping is that your summer glow up does not happen in the summer. It happens right now. If you want to see exponential growth that'll blow your mind and the minds of others, that kind of change happens in your daily routine, not in knowing to add a little extra lip gloss or do your eyebrows. I know, everybody keeps saying this, but hear me out. Consistency is the key, and your habits compounded over time become who you are. So our only rule for today, and our number one rule for the day, is consistency is the key. And to follow me. Oh shit, I almost forgot to take attendance. Please put your hands up emoji in the comment section so I know how many of you bitches are in attendance, and let's get started. True glow up is all about individual personal growth and prosperity. And in the book, The 5 a.m. Club by Robin Sharma, he teaches the 4 interior empires. These are considered the 4 pillars of life, and for today's purposes, 4 out of the 5 pillars of the ultimate summer glow up. Because I thought this idea could use a little happy bitch glow up, so I decided to add a 5th one, and I like to call that one goal set. It's very easy to succumb to the mindset that during the summer, it's finally time to just take off and be lazy and stop trying at everything, but that is not the case. This summer, please do not turn it into your couch potato era, okay? Especially if you're a teacher or a student. Life can be short, and in this moment, you have been given the gift of time and sunshine. So make sure you have goals to achieve and something to do with it other than doom scrolling and Netflixing your life away. And the first step to any good journey is to get some goals. And subsequently, the first step to a quality glow up is a healthy goal set. You need to set reasonable glow up goals, but I also want you to be just a little delulu. Because ultimately, delulu is going to take you further than being pessimistic and realistic. If you shoot for the moon, at a minimum, you're gonna land on a star. Set some glow up goals, like apply for the agency, take that art class, or if you're me, finally be a girl who does yoga on the beach. Like, I've always wanted to be that girl. Have I ever been that girl? No, but I will be that girl this year. Why? Because I set a goal. And just actually do it no matter what. Part of this is deciding who you will be this summer and also who you want to be leading up to the summer, because that's the girly pop who's gonna build some momentum. So by the time that summer starts, you are all aglow. Dive in, develop a financial skill, and by no means, please, do not wait for somebody else to give you permission to do what it is that you want to do this summer. Plan the things you want to do this summer, and everybody and everything else around you, you can navigate and work alongside in order to make those things fit, but like plan to do the things you want to do. And if you're a teen and you're watching this and your parent says like, oh, you can't go out or you get grounded, build a foundation on that ground. Learn how to make money, redecorate your room. Like, don't let being locked inside shut you down. Actually do your summer reading, so that way it's just done. Like, if you're in high school or you're in college and you have over the summer work, do that schoolwork at the beginning. Just trust me. Because how many summers are you going to go through where you wait and you allow it to ruminate and you have half the summer thinking about the fact that, oh, I still got to do that reading, I still got to do that reading, I still got to do that reading. And then it's taking up all your mental space and time and energy, where if it was already done, you would literally not have to think about it anymore and you could focus and enjoy everything it is that you wish to do this summer. When in actuality, if you do it right at the beginning of summer after school starts, your brain is still apt to doing school things. You know what I mean? Like, your brain is more prepared to knock it out. When you're at the end of summer and you do it, your brain is like, how does this even function anymore? What is school? What is education? How many summers? How many summers are you gonna go through before you realize that you need to do it at the beginning? Hopefully last one was the last one because Alana said it to you. Please do not spend another summer with that gnawing at your brain, especially if by the end of summer you decide to not do it at all, because then you literally spent the entire summer thinking about the fact that, oh, I kind of got to do that, or you have your parent being like, hey, are you doing your reading? Have you done the reading yet? And you're like, no, I'm going to do it at the end. And then you never actually did it, and you spent the whole summer thinking about the fact that you had to do this reading that you never did. Like,
15-minute tidy and prep for tomorrow.
I need to be doing that right now. Time that you were spending thinking about this is the time that you could have used to just get it done. Hopefully someone heard me. Because if you're carrying all that mental weight, you're not gonna look great. And don't wait for someone to tell you that you can go and do the things that you like to do. Now, if you're my little sister and you're watching this, do not set the house on fire. There are limits. If you knew who my little sister was, you'd understand why I put this in this video. This is just for her. Don't set the house on fire. Go start a side hustle, babysit, become a dog walker. Set goals that are centered around who you want to be this summer. And that way you can have the actions and the plans already in place. Lesson number 2, mindset. Once you have your goals in place, then you need to set up your mindset. Now, first things first, you have to release the belief in the ideal that people can't change. Scrub it. I don't want no scrub. Like, it needs to go, okay? You have to get rid of the belief that people don't change or people never change. Let me clear this up. People do change. The people who actively choose to change, change. I don't know who started lying and saying that people don't change. Like, everything changes. You have literally been changing since the moment you were born. You were a baby, you were a toddler, you were a kid, you were a teenager, you were a grown-ass person, you're gonna be an old person eventually. Everything changes. Everything. Literally the whole time we've been here, everything's been changing. Like, what? What? If you want to change and you try to change, you will change. And unfortunately, sometimes there will be people around you who won't allow you to change from their perspective, but that doesn't mean that you aren't changing. And people who hold strongly to the belief that people can't change or people never change are the people who are unwilling to do the work to change and better themselves, and are also the same people who refuse to see change in other people. This is the mindset of losers. If you want to stay dull and not change, that is your choice. But if you actually actively want to glow up this summer, then you have to accept the fact that you can change. And you also have to accept the fact that other people can change also. Time is relative. It's about what you believe your daily habits are during this time / this phase in your life. If I told you that tomorrow you have ballet class at 7 a.m. and you want to learn ballet, tomorrow you are going to change the way you act and move. You're going to make it so that you can get up early in the morning to be on time for ballet class at 7 o'clock. And you will now be in the habit of waking up early to go to ballet. Before this, you were a person who didn't dance and had never taken a dance class before. Now you are a person who dances and is taking a dance class. You don't believe, think, and do all of the same things that you did 10 years ago, unless you've actively, consciously chosen not to change. Which, for the record, is what most people do. But not you, because you're subscribed to me. And that means you're working on yourself and you're changing for the better. You're literally doing that right now as you're watching this, whether you like it or not. The only people who don't change are the people who believe they can't change and choose to stay the same after the opportunity to make a shift has been presented to them. It's very logical to me. Like, if you don't actually believe you will, then you won't. So you have to change your mindset to believing you will achieve these goals. And honestly, I want you to keep changing the wording until you believe it. If I will lose 50 pounds sounds totally unrealistic to you, then try something like, I will be shedding weight all summer long. Or like, I will eat healthy 5 days a week. And if that sounds unrealistic to you, like try something else. Try, I will eat 1 healthy meal a day. But I want you to still keep that 50 pounds like in the back burner and then get cracking, like take some action. The mindset that will work is the mindset of the person who believes that this is now what they're doing in this phase of their life. There's a difference between I want to lose 50 pounds and I am losing 50 pounds. Make the transition, decide I am losing 50 pounds. That's what I'm doing right now during this phase of my life. Or stay trapped in the phase of your life where you're just wanting to. It's up to you. And please apply this to whatever your goals are, but you get what I'm getting at. Do you believe that you are the person who can and is losing weight? Or do you believe that you are a person who can't ever lose the weight? And then your daily actions are reflecting that back to you, and therefore that's what becomes true. And then you're in this never-ending cycle of not being able to do it. If in the past you believed you were a party girl in the summer, but you don't want to be a party girl anymore, put it in the past. When you speak about yourself and then you think about yourself, you are now a yoga girly who does yoga on the beach at 7 a.m. every day. And then be her. That's it. If you want to have the mindset of a woman who is having a summer glow up, you need to believe and affirm that you are now having a summer glow up. And decide. Like right now, say it. I am glowing up this summer and these other bitches better watch out. I am coming out of hibernation and I am shining. I am going through an extreme glow up right now and it's a lot of work, but I am loving it. Speak that shit into existence. Knowing that the positivity that you hold around your life and the mindset that you hold around where your life is heading is so easily read in your aura. So you need to adopt the mindset of believing that your goals are in the process of becoming true. Throw away that belief, I don't drink water, or like, I never drink water. Oh, I never make time to drink water. I always forget to drink water. Stop saying that, okay? Start drinking water and start telling people, I started drinking water. Say, I am learning to love water. Or start saying, well, now I've at least started drinking a glass of water in the morning before I start my day. Even if today was the very first time that you drank water, it was still the first time. And you're doing it now, and that's that. And the people who say, oh, well, you didn't drink water yesterday, those are not your people. I will personally tell them to shut the actual fuck up if you need me to. Perspective shift, be the enemy to your enemies. Don't let their mindset around what you're doing discourage you from continuing to take action toward what you're doing. Even if you've only done it one time. You're gonna do it a second time. You already decided. Therefore, it's happening. Be the enemy to your enemy. Give them the smoke. Say it. Be like, well, I did it today. I'm going to do it tomorrow, so I'm doing it. And they aren't. And that's that. As you're glowing up, it's going to trigger people. Your new mindset is for you and you alone. And you might have people around you who are going to sit there and try to poke holes in it. And it's just so they can yank you back down into the bucket with them. Also, another important thing to note is taking on the mindset that done is better than perfect. Because if you do have people around you who are like this, they're like vultures, man. Like, let's say you miss a day or something along those lines, they're going to try and plant and seed doubt in you to make you feel bad so that you don't continue to glow up and thrive, number one. But number two, they also want to discredit what it is that you're doing so that they can feel better about themselves. Like, done is better than perfect, so just get it done and keep going. And even if you miss a day, you're gonna keep going anyway. Keep going in spite of those motherfuckers. Like, go, okay? But the mentality of done is better than perfect is just get it done. As long as you get it done every single day, it doesn't have to be the absolute perfect version of it every single time. Please, throughout this process, have the mindset of giving yourself grace. Some days you will do a 20-step skincare routine, and some days you will just wash your face and throw moisturizer on. Like, girl, you still washed your face, and you didn't fall asleep with your makeup on. I'm so proud of you, okay? I don't care that you didn't do the cryo and the extra zip thing, and you didn't do all 47 steps. You still washed your face. That was the damn goal. Slay. Progress, baby, not perfection. And the more you do it, the more you will develop the habit of doing it as close to perfect or perfectly consistently. But done is better than perfect, because it being done is perfect. Half of a perfect that isn't finished isn't going to be perfect. Done will be perfect every time. That's just me. That's what I think. Okay. And ultimately, staying in the attitude of gratitude will help to cement this. For example, it is such an honor and a privilege to have water today. I am so grateful to have water. Versus you being like, oh God, I gotta drink this goddamn water and it's so bland. Or, damn, it's gonna take me like 2 hours in traffic to get to the beach right now. Like, I don't even wanna go no more, really. Like, when really, you could just be like, oh, it's only gonna take me like an hour or two to get to the beach, and I can jam session in the car or finally make that call to my grandma, or, you know what I mean? Like, it's in your head. Ultimately, the girlie that's gonna hit the beach and get to enjoy her time there is the one who has the mindset of, it's only gonna take me like 2 hours to get to the beach, not the miserable one. Now, bear with me, I do recognize that 2 hours in traffic is a lot. Or having to say no to that piece of cake, which, by the way, it is never no to a piece of cake. It is always yes to a slice of watermelon. But that's a video for a different day. A summer glow up is something that is heavily romanticized. I know that, you know that. It's part of the reason why you're watching this video. And although a summer glow up is great, a real deep summer glow up is not comfortable. And you are going to have setbacks. It's about knowing and deciding what you're going to do and who you're going to be when they come up. And it's also about deciding that you won't give up when they do. Lesson 3, it's your heart set. Everything about you matters. Your emotions matter, your thoughts matter, your feelings matter, your emotional well-being matters. And your emotional state will highly contribute to whether you have the capacity to hold the vibration of glowing up or energetically going downhill. So if you truly want to glow up, it is imperative that you develop a healthy heart set and protect your peace in every area of your life. People aren't going to like it when I say this, but you know what's not healthy for your heart set? Having a roster. Now, if you want to fully glow up and not have all that light you work so hard to generate just get snuffed right out of you, you have to throw away your roster. And I know that sounds crazy because you're like, girl, once I'm all glowed up, like I'm trying to be outside. I hear you, I do, but like, honey, no. Hear me out. Throw out the roster and get yourself a wait list. Because at the end of the day, like, you can't control that you that damn fine. I understand. Look, we look like this. The bitches that get it, okay? But you can help the way that you handle it and the way you go about dealing with it. Now, when it comes to relationships and dating, please believe what you believe. I am not trying to force my beliefs on you. Please do not do that back to me, okay? I am a believer in having multiple suitors, right? Like, I recognize where like modern dating has like super messed that up. Not what this video is about. Like, I just want to be very, very clear here. By no means am I telling you to like automatically jump to boyfriend and then like jump to the next boyfriend on the wait list. Like, no, that's not what we're going for. But I also want to be very clear that I'm not telling you to go and spread your feelings or your lady bits all over the damn place. What you need to have is preconceived boundaries for the summer. And these boundaries need to be, honestly, write them down on paper. So these boundaries are about the way that things make you feel and how and when you will respond to them if and when they happen. To stay glowed up, you cannot intoxicate your heart state. You need to set some boy toy expiration dates. And these parameters are for when it should become more and also when it should become less. And that depends on you and your wants and your needs and your standards. However, these are the bare minimums for my happy bad bitches as it pertains to your heart set. You can do some add-ons, but you are not allowed to subtract. However, potentially contrary to your current beliefs, this is now the hell bar, okay? If you are accepting anything lower than this, I'm coming at your ass personally. Do you understand? You're gonna have smoke with me. So as it pertains to boys who are deemed choice, they have a 3-month expiration date, and that's 3 months or shorter. And if you have not received intentions from him, that man just made himself a toy, whether you viewed him as a toy or not. Why? Because he is about to start toying with you. I do not give a flying flip if you secretly love him or whatever. Baby girl, he is about to start fucking with your feelings. Pay attention and protect your heart. 3 months from whenever it starts, he has had his summer, and quite frankly, enough of your time. The school year is about to start, and it is time for you to get some new toys. This summer, you are not spiraling, but especially not over a man. If he is a fuck boy, and you know this, you know it. Don't lie to yourself, don't lie to me, don't lie to you, don't lie to us. If he is a fuck boy, and you know it, and within that 3-month period, he has already shown a lack of regard for your feelings, get a new toy or play with yourself. In the spirit of not emotionally spiraling, this summer / leading up to summer, we are not doing drugs or alcohol that we know take us there. Now, I'm not saying that you can't have a few drinks to loosen her up, you know what I'm saying? Like, party, it's summer, bitch, have fun, okay? But what you're not about to do is go unraveling. Like, we are glowing up. We are not intoxicating ourselves and falling apart as it pertains to falling back into our old bad habits, bad boys, bad things. Okay, we're not doing toxic. We're not doing toxic. We're doing glow. Like, personally, your girl loves a good Long Island. Do you know what I mean? I have also since learned that I have no business drinking those outdoors. The emotional toll that drugs and alcohol can take on you sometimes goes very much so unnoticed, because we associate them with having a good time, but don't drink so much that you're no longer having a good time. Also, don't let summer fun keep you from getting the job done. Now, you may not get it perfect because you was turning up yesterday, you know, dropping it like it's hot and shit. Okay, but you do need to control yourself enough to get the job done. And while we're on the topic, I said it already, but the attitude of gratitude will also help your heart set so much, because gratitude is a high emotional vibration. And if you go to therapy, keep going to therapy. Don't stop going to therapy because it's summer and everything's supposed to be roses now. Like, no babe, you still need that shit. And honestly, if you plan to be outside this summer, you need it more, because the streets be taking some crazy turns, okay? Like, you need the therapy. You need it. Part of what it is to maintain a healthy heart set is to love yourself. And that means prioritizing and maintaining your self dates. Even if you get yourself a little summer fling-ting thing, or, you know, a man. Now, wouldn't that be nice? Your emotional well-being in relationship dynamics is often contingent upon you not losing yourself in a relationship. And you start losing yourself when you stop doing the things that fill your heart and that you love as an individual. And it sucks, I know, because you want to be around them all the time and you're absolutely obsessed with them and you're just like, but I don't even want to do my own things. I hear ya. Don't forget that you still have to maintain a loving relationship with you. For the sake of your heart and your love and your joy and your peace, you have to fill your cup first. And that means maintaining a relationship with you, a positive relationship with you, where you still show you love and still spend time with you. It's important. Lesson 4, Soulset. Now, this one may be a little controversial because I personally believe that in order for you to glow up, you have to set your soul right, because it's the source of the light. Now, today, I'm not talking about religion, although that may be an aspect of a healthy soul set for you as an individual. But for the purposes of this video, we're going to talk about a healthy soul set from the guise of staying and remaining devout in your connection to something that is bigger than yourself. This could be religion, but it can also be your sense of spirituality or even just your sense of purpose. Now, I would like to preface this with the fact that I know that as I'm talking about this, it is likely that I'm going to coat and layer this in a little bit of religion and a little bit of spirituality, because I'm like, when I get to talking, I'm gonna get to talking, you know? So take what resonates for you and then leave the rest. Like, do not feel like you have to take on these beliefs, but also please keep an open mind. And now I'm gonna say some controversial shit. For women especially, it is very, very easy to find yourself spending the summer giving your soul away, and in turn, also giving your glow away. So in the practice of developing a healthy soul set, please don't give your soul away just because it's summer. And I'm talking sex-wise, because that is you giving little pieces of your soul. I'm talking clubbing-wise, because if that's done in a low vibration, it can be painfully draining to your life force. I'm also talking drinking-wise, because you're literally draining yourself. Like, drinking alcohol literally physically dehydrates you. And the majority of your body is made up of hydration. It's made up of water. At the end of the day, drinking is not filling your cup. I feel like we're taught a lot, especially in our teens and 20s, that, like hot girls, like we gotta be outside. Just because it's summer doesn't mean that you have to be doing activities that go against your sense of self. So please dispel the belief that because it's summer, I have to have a fling, or because it's summer, I have to go out and party, or because it's summer, I have to go spend time with XYZ person that I don't even want to be around. Like, no, it's summer. So you have to take in vitamin D and do things that fill your soul. That's it. For you, if going out dancing with your girls fills your soul, then do it. If sharing intimate time with a man that makes you feel good feels right for you, then do it. If having a little drinky drink and then sticking your head out of the passenger side window and just letting the wind just get you fills you up, girly, do it. It's summer, so that means more balance, baby. Not binging on fun like you never have fun any other time of the year other than the summer. You have to commit to working with and on your soul. Have time set out in your schedule to feed your soul. And if that's going to church or agape, that's cool. If that's praying in the morning or praying at night before you go to bed, that's cool. If that's journaling about your growth and your progress as you continue to move towards your goals, that's cool. But develop a healthy practice of connecting with something bigger than you. It will give your light something to shine for. Personally, I'm trying to do all three in my healthy soul set practice. I'm staying prayed up, sharing my prayer time with the Lord, staying meditated up, and sharing my energy out to my larger communities like on TikTok and Instagram and YouTube, and connecting with you guys, which is something that is so much bigger than myself. Because that's really what I want to attribute to and gives me a bigger sense of purpose and helps me to feel like I'm helping others. Just because it's summer and you don't have school anymore, or you have less work, or you're going on a vacay, it doesn't mean that you stop doing the self-improvement and soul work. At the end of it all, we are souls inside of meat suits floating on a rock. Like, this is a soul journey. Your soul is the one thing that we have all collectively agreed upon you are the most likely to be taking with you. So do not let your soul be cast astray or just give it all away because it's summer. Develop a healthy soul set and commit to that, okay? And last, but certainly not least, Healthset. I feel like typically when we think about a summer glow up or like a glow up era, a glow up season, this is probably the section in which we all like picture in our mind. I would say that this section is so important because it has a lot to do with how you actually make your glow up material. And your health is everything. In order to create a healthy health set, you have to take action on the things that make you feel healthy. I'm personally not going to advise you to hit the gym for 4 hours a day. If that works for you and brings you joy, then by all means, do so. Live, thrive, you go, you beautiful gym rat, you slay. But I think this is more about finding the things that work for you. When it comes to working out and staying active, make it fun and don't make it some crazy, daunting activity that you end up never doing. We all have certain activities that we individually find fun that other people don't find fun. Like, we learned this in PE class when we were kids. Just pick the one you like and get it done. If you like lifting weights, pick one up. If you like going for walks, go on one. If you like Zumba, turn up. If you enjoy swimming, go for some laps. Have at it. Enjoy yourself. Yoga, Pilates, get it, girl. Pop off. It doesn't have to be a strict thing. It has to be something that you're willing to do, ultimately. Because, like, some days you're not going to want to, but, like, ultimately, pick something that you can do at home or literally wherever. Be sure to plan at least one activity every day that keeps you active. Like, you need activities. Act on it. Okay. And stay moving, because an object in motion stays in motion. I want to see you moving your body for a very, very long time. It's summer and spring. You need to prep your body to do the damn thing. Now, some things you can't get away from to create a healthy health set. Like, you have to drink water to have a healthy health set. And you have to make a habit of drinking water. Like, I'm not talking 1 glass a day. I'm talking half your body weight in ounces every single day. That is what it takes. It's summer, it's hot, and I don't want to see you passing out or getting ill because you haven't touched water in 3 to 5 business days. If you used to be I don't touch water, I never drink water girly, like, I get that to a degree, make it a goal, but you need to prioritize learning how to love water. Like, put it on the goal board, learn to like water this summer. And you need to make finding ways to like it a priority. This summer, I am going to learn to love water because it is literally life's blood and it attributes to my ability to physically glow. Do you want to look dehydrated with crusty lips? Or do you want to look hydrated and healthy and glowy? These are the options. If you want to glow, drink some damn water. If you have to, throw fruit in it. While I personally recommend drinking water straight, at the end of the day, if you're not going to drink it at all, like, I'd rather you put the fruit in it than not drink the water. Done. Not perfect. And if you're super against just like straight flat water, don't force yourself to do it. Like, that's not going to create the positive dopamine pattern you need in order to get yourself to drink water. Find a way drinking water works for you. But also, we're not going to justify walking around drinking juice and calling it water either. Just keep it natural and we will count it. As we move into the spring and summer seasons, I want you to keep your protein high and your carbs low. That's it. It's literally spring and summer. It is the best time to eat healthy foods and when healthy foods taste the best. Salads and fruits. And honestly, I just love summer because that's when the healthy food is just bussin', okay? And genuinely, healthy food gets me hyped up. Like, I love me some healthy food, okay? So I'm that person. I recognize this. What it really comes down to is just choosing healthy food more than you choose crap food. It doesn't have to be this big, difficult thing. And I know they're like, oh, you can count calories and you could do this and you could do that. If you want to count calories or as a part of your healthy health set, you pick some very, like boundary-driven, restricted diet. That's on you. That's your choice. But let's just generically simplify it for the sake of it not being so daunting. Eat 80% or higher healthy foods and 20% or lower fun foods. And by doing this alone, you will be in a much healthier, better place. Because also, it's summer. Like, don't deprive yourself of fun summer food. Have the ice cream, eat the buffalo wings or the cauliflower buffalo wings. Enjoy a funnel cake. I'm gonna enjoy some funnel cake. But like I know, that eating that every single day is not ideal. Personally, when I make my meals, I do like 80-20 on my plate most of the time, okay? Domino's does not count. And even then, I only eat spinach and pineapple or like mushroom and pineapple pizza. So like, is it still 80-20? In my head, yes. But the cookie brownie, she takes it over 80. You know what I mean? So like Domino's, we don't count her. And doing that with every plate works for me. But also, if you want your 80-20 to be like, I eat 80% good food all day long, and then at the end of the night, I let myself have a sweet, and that's like your 20 or like 5 to 6 days out of the week. I think 6. 5 to 6 days out of the week, I eat healthy, and then on Saturday, I'm like, fuck it, we all, like, you do what you gotta do, okay? But 80-20, find that balance for yourself. Like, this comes down to choosing and being a person with integrity. And it also is a direct reflection of the ways in which you take care of and show up for yourself. Because if you have a healthy mindset, you do healthy things. Because the vitamins you need in order to glow and glow up are in these foods. And they're not in these foods. That's just the truth. And while we're on the topic of health, let's talk about what it takes to have healthy, glowing skin. Because part of what it is to glow up is to glow. And in order to get that glowy skin, you got to do some things to get it. It's not always going to be fun, but it can be done. 2 tablespoons of apple cider vinegar first thing in the morning. Like, you can just shoot it back. You can drink it through a straw and dilute it with water. That's what you're really supposed to do, okay? If you're going to shoot it back, you're a little bit, Alana in her early 20s, I was a little wildin'. I was over there doing apple cider vinegar shots, gang. High protein diet with lots of veggies, that'll do it. That's going to get your skin glowing. Body scrubs and exfoliating. You got to get the dead skin off your body and use lotions and oils. Take care of your skin and invest time and energy into your skin. It shows. And you need to take care of your skin over time, like not just when you leave the house and not just when you have a photo shoot. You need to be lotioning your skin every time you get out of the shower. You need to be lotioning and hydrating your skin every day. The same way you do your skincare and you take care of your face 2 times a day, you at a minimum need to be lubricating your body once a day. I don't care what shade you are. I don't care what your ethnicity is, your religion, whatever. Lubricate this. Just because you cannot see the ash does not mean you are not ashy, Christina. Also, if you get the chance to hit the beach this summer, exfoliate your skin. Like the beach, the sand, it's a natural exfoliant. Get in there one good time, okay? You need to be in it. Now, I do this where I like literally cover my entire body. If you follow me on Instagram, y'all seen it. I'll be like mad aggressive with the amount of exfoliation I do with the sand. You ain't gotta be like that. Like just make sure that you sand up, you know? And the sand from the beach has benefits out the wazoo. Like just look it up, research it, but get in the sand, girl. Get in the sand. Go dip yourself in the water after, sand it out. Like I don't know about you, but I have never in my life seen an islander with bad skin. And that's not racist. That's respect. And ultimately, you will be glowing. You just dipped yourself in Mother Nature. Hello? And SPF. SPF? 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 I mean, it's SPF. SPF just became your new best friend. I don't care if you're
white, black, brown, Puerto Rican, and Haitian. It don't matter who you are.
It doesn't matter. You need SPF in every nation. Like now, I am a true believer that sometimes you should raw dog it as it pertains to the sun. Like the sun should be touching directly to your skin. God put it there. It beams down, you know, but like 99.5% of the time, SPF, okay? When I say healthy health set, what I need you to understand is that you just need to take care of your health and wellness because that will glow you up 10 out of 10 every time. Beauty's in the eye of the beholder. Like at the end of the day, there are certain things that we all collectively view as beautiful, okay? So like beautiful, we all recognize that peace is a beautiful thing. Like peace is beautiful, right? But you know what we also recognize as being beautiful? Health, healthiness. Healthiness is beautiful. No matter your size, your shape, or your color, healthiness is beautiful. Hell. If you still have any questions, please submit your essay prompts down below and I will grade them and get back to you as soon as possible. And if you're really feeling like you're behind on these topics, you can click the extra credit link in the description and that's where I put the book recommendations for this semester. These books will help in cementing everything that you've learned today and provide you with further insights on how to make these tactical changes work for you. And in order to get you fully set up and off to the races, this week's homework assignment is for you to affirm and materialize the following points. Time to use your imagination and start with some manifestations by making a vision board and a no pressure bucket list. A no pressure bucket list is exactly what it sounds like. I want you to make a list of things that if they happened this spring or this summer, it would be cool, but like there's no pressure. And you are not adding any pressure. This summer, I want to go to the beach every day. Cool if it happens, cool if it doesn't. This summer, I want to save 10K. Cool if it happens, cool if it doesn't. But I also want you to put stuff on that list that is completely unrealistic to you, but could technically happen. This summer, I want to gain 1 million subscribers. Now, if you only have 2 subscribers right now, that sounds insane ridiculous. But there have been people in the past that have gained 1 million subscribers within 2 months' time. So like, kind of unrealistic and insane? Yes. Impossible? Technically, no. So put it on the list. When you're making this list, I want you to try and write as many as you can. Like just keep going until you literally have no more left in your brain where you're like, dude, I can't think of anything. To give you guys a rough idea, like I ended up coming up with 50. Once there's like 50 of them, it's like, oh, but there's so many of them that like, okay. You know, it's like, if those happen, that's cool, but like, no stress. And then I want you to hop on Pinterest and get visuals and find a visual that like represents each one of those things to you and put those all on a board. After that, I want you to go look for inspo for how you want to look and feel this summer. If it's hot girl summer, who is your hot girl? Your hot girl, right? Like, what is she doing this summer? What types of people is she spending her time around? Is she super single? Is she in a relationship? Is she getting engaged? Is she married? Does she have a little spring fling ting thing, little summer boy toy? Or, you know, is she thawing it up this summer? Like whatever it is for you, Put it on your board. What are you going to do to stay active this summer? What cities will you be in? Like, put the cities that you're going to be in on your board, or like the main city you want to be in, put it on your board. And then what are you doing for work? Like, it's hot girl summer, but the hot girlies, we're working. Like, some of us are stay-at-home mom vibes. If that's your vibe, put that on the board and put different images of what that feels like. How much are you making? How much are you making realistically and unrealistically? Like, I want you to put both on the board. Like, put the number that you're like, oh, I know I'm going to make this summer. This is a realistic, like, I'm going to make this. And then I want you to put your unrealistic number. Like, if God ordained, universe ordained, source was like, blah, 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 and something insane, amazing, miraculous happened, you'd make this amount. Put that on the board, because miracles do happen. Allow space for you to believe that they can. What are you wearing this summer? How are you styling yourself? What is your signature hair, your signature makeup look? I want you to find images that reflect who it is that you want to be and who you are. Because ultimately, everything you put on this board is who you are. It's just what you're trying to embody in this time in your life. And that is what you'll get the imagery of. One, this will help you to visualize yourself doing these things. And then number two, you'll get a vivid image and a vivid picture of what your summer is supposed to look like. So in moments in real time when you're trying to create your dream summer, you'll know what it's supposed to look like. Let's say you have a big ice cream cone. This is such a weird example, but let's say you have a big ice cream cone on your dream board, right? And then you're walking down the boulevard and you see an ice cream truck. You will be more inclined to go to that ice cream truck and get the ice cream because you know that it's going to create the physical reality that you wanted, right? Or let's say like you see like bikes and you're like, oh, I wanted to bike this summer. Like you'll be more inclined to go and get the bike, like the little Lime bike or whatever, because you want to bike more this summer. Because at that point, taking action on that thing, you know that it's going to be making your dream reality a physical reality. The first step to literally doing anything, even like what you're going to do tomorrow, is getting a vision of it in your mind first. Before you go to bed, you think to yourself, like, what am I going to wear tomorrow? What time am I going to do XYZ? What time do I need to wake up to be able to do that thing tomorrow? So now all I'm asking you to do is to do that, but for your summer as a whole. Plan for these things to happen, or to allow yourself to say yes when these opportunities present themselves. Number two is going to be to pick a soul practice and commit to making it stick. Here's the thing, nothing of real value happens without making a commitment to it. So I need you to pick something and commit to it as it pertains to your soul practice. As we discussed earlier in this video, regardless of your religious affiliation or your spiritual affiliation, you need to stay grounded and connected to something that is bigger than yourself. Preferably picking something that you can do daily. So whether that's meditation or prayer or journaling, or if your thing is your overall purpose and you dedicate a certain amount of time to that work every single day, but something that you know you did for your soul and for something bigger than you. And once you decide, you don't switch up until summer's over. It needs to be something that you can commit to doing every single day, no matter the circumstance. If you're going on vacay, it needs to be something that you're still doing every day, even if you're on vacation. I'm gonna give a very drastic example. So let's say you pick journaling, right? And then this summer, somehow you end up on a stranded island. Like, you're gonna be writing it in the sand. You're journaling every day, no matter what. Do you understand what I'm saying? You are so committed to this practice that you are literally doing it in the sand. Commit, make it happen every day. Because girl, you have to feed your soul this summer. Clean up your playlist. Now, this might sound trivial, but it's actually incredibly important. This goes into honoring yourself, mind, body, spirit, heart, soul, all of it. Please protect your subconscious mind. This summer, clean up your playlist. Also, who doesn't love making a soundtrack to your life? Like, this one is easy. This one is just fun deliciousness, okay? You pick music that's in your favorite style, all that good stuff. But when you're picking the songs, I want you to listen to the words and what they are feeding your brain. Because when you have a playlist and you're consistently repeating these songs over and over, they are influencing your heart and your brain. Sometimes the words in these songs will even become your beliefs because you're playing them so much in your mind that you're like, oh yeah, I definitely think that. And then you start thinking that, and then you believe that. I need you to make sure that the things that you are consuming are fueling you for your best summer ever, not your summertime sadness. And for the love of God, please do not put the anxiety song. I love me some Doechii. I got mad respect for Doechii. That girl inspires me. She is gorgeous. I love her. no anxiety song. And if you're like, Alana, the anxiety song is not going to do anything to me, you're being so extra. Ugh. Do not come crying to me later in my comment section when you've got anxiety. Talking about I felt anxious all summer. So that means no songs about summertime heartbreak, no songs about loving a fuckboy. Unless, you're in your rare summer. Do you? Now, personally, I'm gonna struggle with that because the song Toxic by Britney Spears, that's my rare song. You know what I mean? But I am not trying to have a toxic summer. I'm trying to have a healthy, loving, abundant, glowing summer. So Britney Spears, she doesn't get to go on the repeated all the time playlist. You know what I mean? Like that one song, she's definitely on the playlist, but just not that one. We're keeping it it girl and energy vibes only. Now, I'm not saying you can't throw it back in the club when the anxiety song comes on, I'm just saying be conscious for your subconscious sake and pay attention to what you're playing repeatedly and consistently that's filling your mind. Also, I would like to say that if you're fiending for the drama this summer and you're like, I'm trying to ding, 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 that's your you do you, babe. Okay? By all means, eat these bitches up. Be the villain of their story and be the hero in yours. That's totally up to you. I'm just saying, just be aware of what you're calling in. Okay? Number 4, I want you to write a list of the various ways that you can get your body moving on any given day. And if you're like me and you like to have things incredibly organized and you want to be able to look back and just pick from the list, then I also want you to rate them on a scale of 1 to 10 on what energy level and mood you need to be in order to accomplish them that day. Then during the summer, you will have literally no excuse not to get your body moving every single day. You'll already have the ideas laid out and ready to go for whatever energy level you have that day or whatever part of your cycle you're on. You can either pick from the list every day or you can also just stick to a workout routine or plan, whatever works best for you. But the goal of this, kind of like your workout clothes, it's already have it laid out before you. That way you're way more likely to do it. And while we're on the subject of your body, let's talk food. Respectfully, I'm gonna ask you to toss out all of your winter junk food. It's time for them to go. They were delicious while they lasted in hibernation. They no longer have business here. We are in our glow up era. If it's not in the house, the likelihood of you eating it now becomes 0 if you're in the house, because it's quite literally no longer available to you. Where are you going to snack on it from? It's not there. And replace that food with seasonal summer and spring snacks that are healthy and good for you. And pick the spring snacks that you enjoy. If you're like, Alana, I have no want or need in this life to eat veggie fries. I have no want or need to eat veggie fries either. Then be the person who eats blueberries. Be the person who eats pineapple. Eat watermelon. Pick whatever, cucumber slices with vinegar, tomato with vinegar and salt and pepper. Find the things that you like that are healthy and then eat those. Enjoy the good, healthy foods while they are available and in season. Because in the winter, they won't be in season anymore. Have them while they're there. Cucumber water and lemon water. I'm so excited. Cucumber water. Number 5, journaling or therapy. Pick one and get it done. Pick a day of the week and put it on your calendar. Treat it like it's an appointment with another person. And if you're going to therapy, it is an appointment with another person. This is an appointment you keep. I don't care if Becky hits you up and she's like, hey, there's a party at Sky Bar at 2 o'clock. If your journaling session is at 3 o'clock, you're not going to Sky Bar until 4 or 4:30. Respect yourself like you would another person and maintain your appointment with you. And actually show up for your journaling sessions. Or make an actual therapy appointment that you have to pay for and actually affects another person. You have to show up and you gotta do it. But pick one and get it done and do it all summer long. Just sit down and take the time to self-reflect over what's happened in the course of the past week. Check yourself before you wreck yourself. And get help with doing this if you want to see rapid internalized growth. Because emotional stability glows. 6, I think. Whatever, we might have to cut the numbers off. Memorize your new routine. How we're going to go about this is going to sound a little insane, but rock with me here. Write down your new set of habits over and over and over again until it's memorized. So whatever you've decided that you will do daily, think your morning routine or your night routine, right? You're going to write that down over and over and over again in whatever order that suits you and you plan to do it in. But you're going to keep writing it down. I personally ended up putting it in my planner and wrote it down on every single day for a super long time and just write it down until you literally have it memorized. And this will change the game. I used to watch those videos of like morning routines and night routines, and I would know all the things to do. And then I would take those videos and I would go and I would try to do them, and I'd write down all the things that I wanted to do. And in the morning, I'd be trying to do it, and I'd go and I'd look back and I'd check again and again and again. And I'd try to cross it off to try and figure out what to do next and do it again and again. And then it would end up taking way longer than it was supposed to in the first place. And eventually I would end up going back to doing my old habits, either because I couldn't necessarily figure out what was going to happen next, or I got triggered by something else in my environment that caused me to go into my old patterns. Within a couple of weeks, or like even sometimes within a couple days, I'd be right back to my old habits. What I'm about to teach you in this section will stop you from doing that. Part of the reason you're falling off is you don't actually know what happens next, and you're exhausted of having to check back over and over again. Or your old habits are getting triggered and you end up actually doing something totally different than what you decided to do in the first place. You have to memorize your new routine. You can't commit to it if you don't know what it is. You need to write it down over and over and over again until you don't have to look at it in order to keep writing it down. Like, you know the order of events, and then write it down 10 more times. And then once you write it down 10 more times without looking, you actually know the routine. Because the following day, when you're ready to do it in real time, you will know what action needs to occur as the next step. And for my actor girlies, you will get this reference, like, learn your blocking. Like, once you learn new blocking, or a director gives you new blocking, you don't go back and start doing the old blocking. You do the new blocking. Why? Because you know the new blocking. Or for my dancer girlies, like, learn the choreography. Once you're given new choreo, you don't get up there and go do the old steps. You do the choreography that you now know. Why? Because you spent the time to learn the new choreography. It's a routine. Learn the routine. And then, bitch, you are dancing through life. So this list should include all of your daily activities and like glow up rituals. So I'm talking skincare. If you're a girly who does cryo, I'm talking cryo. Your meditation, prayer, if you're going to do prayer, getting dressed, whatever your body activity for getting workout and moving is that day. And then, getting dressed, like your body and your face. Like, are you going to be doing your signature look in full? Are you going to be doing like a happy half? Whatever. Like, if and when you do them, what order are you now going to be doing these in? Because one should trigger the next one, should trigger the next one, should trigger the next one. And then you end up getting them all done. Because once you actually know that and have committed it to memory, like the order, the sequence of events, you will be so much more likely to actually accomplish all of them and get them done. You, one, won't even have to think about it anymore, because that will become the autopilot of your mind, because you know the sequence of events. Like, it will literally help you to keep and maintain your habit. So just trust me, just write it down a crap load of times until you could literally recite out loud what your morning routine is and what order it goes in. Like, trust me, this will help. 7, assign a high maintenance day to stay low maintenance. This one you need to maintain all the way throughout the summer, not just in your spring prep for glowing up. And honestly, that's true of all of them, but especially this one. Like, put it in your planner, pick a day, once a month or once every 2 weeks, depending on what kind of girly you are and how many different activities you need to do all of your beauty treatments at home or in a salon. Like, whatever your preferences are, do them, but have a day set out for these activities, because this will save you so much time, money, and energy. And this will also help you to maintain your energy levels as it pertains to maintaining your glow up. So these are the types of things that you would want to be doing on your high maintenance. Get your hair done, clip your ends, go get your nails done, hands and toes, shaving, all of the shaving, shave your lips, shave your armpits, shave your legs, shave. Okay. Invest in lashes, like invest in getting your lashes done, or doing like those individual 2-week lashes, whatever lash regimen works for you. If you want to keep it natural and do serums, whatever, but just like take care of your lashes. Okay. They're important. They're a strong aspect of your face. Do an everything shower, do your full body scrub and your exfoliant. Get a massage if you're like me and body tension literally actively affects the way you walk through space and how you hold yourself. Do all of the things. Like, get a babysitter if you need to, but you need to set uninterrupted time to take care of you. This is not a luxury. It is a necessity. This is a necessity to taking care of your well-being. Stop ignoring and neglecting these things. And it is certainly a necessity if you want to be doing better in your life and glow up this summer. Now, if all of that wasn't enough for you, I have linked some books down below that also go with this section to help you immensely, mind, body, and spirit. They will not only help you to efficiently and effectively develop your new habits, but they will also help you manifest these into reality. Because personally, these books help me so much, because learning how to take care of yourself and glow up is a process, and it's about progress, not perfection. Because even if you can't get it perfect, and you're not like, I am not the most perfectionately glowed up person and I have fixed everything about myself, you will still be glowed up. It will be done. Do it! And with that being said, if you found value in this video today, be sure to hit the subscribe button and join the Love and Light gang. Come be a happy bad bitch with us, okay? We want you here. We want you to come and hang out with us. I didn't mean to hit the mic. We want you to come and hang out with us. And hit the bell notification, because your girl will be posting so sporadically. And like, I'm going to be outside this summer, so you know the timeline on when you're going to get my videos. You got to hit the bell button if you want to ever see me again, okay? I'm going to be honest. It's going to be a little sporadic. Because I am also going through the process of drastically changing my life. Again. Summer is calling, and I don't want you to miss you. Right now, you have the opportunity to have the best summer of your life, and you deserve it because you can create it. And I will be checking back in with you periodically to see if you understood the assignment, okay? Class adjourned.